up? Beth here with your yoga. Happy yoga day. As always, grab a little bit of water for yourself and check with your doctor. Make sure you're a-okay to stretch and move and all that fun stuff. And let's get started. All right, bring your water on over. We will hit the mat and start like we usually do in any comfortable position. I have to watch my water that I don't kick it over. And we'll just relax in any position and let's focus on the breath. So if you can, close your eyes. Just breathe. Take that breath that generally falls in the chest and bring it to the belly. Let the belly rise and fall. Maybe you take one hand to the chest and one hand to the belly. And as you breathe, that hand that's on the belly, consciously push it out and let it fall. See if you can send yourself a little bit of awe and amazement and gratitude. You have this beautiful body. You have so much ability. And we honor that together. If your hands are on your chest and belly, release those hands down. And let's just take the chin right to the chest, letting the weight of the head stretch the back of the neck. Feel free to take the right ear to the right shoulder. Let the belly rise and fall, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. And then let's bring that chin parallel to the floor. If those eyes are closed, gently open them and just gaze at the floor. Inhale, exhale. And let's release those arms down by the hips. Maybe we make a fist with our hands. We put it right next to the hips. And then maybe, if it works for you, we're just going to straighten the arms and lift the bottom off the mat. Gently release down. Inhale, lift the hands high. And exhale those hands right back down next to the hips. Maybe we make a fist, maybe we lift and lower. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale down. Nice. From here, let's inhale those shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale the shoulders down behind the body. A couple more. This always feels so good. All that tension in the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll back. And release. Nice. Go ahead and wiggle around in those sit bones and that beautiful crisscross applesauce. Easy seat position. And let's take one leg and extend it out to the side. The other heel comes in towards the pelvis. But if it doesn't want to go there, it can be out. No big deal. And then let's look at that same leg. Let's say it's your right leg. We're going to decide whether the right elbow comes behind or in front, or tries to go behind or in front of the knee. Bring the elbow down, extend that opposite arm, looking gently 45-degree angle up at that opposite arm, and feel that stretch in the side body. For example, if you're on your right side, right elbow is down, feel a stretch on your left side from your armpit to the very top of the hip. Gently bring both of the arms up high and exhale them down to the other side. So maybe that other elbow reaches. Coming center. Exhale those hands down. Let's switch. We're going to take, maybe it's that right foot in, the left foot extends, and give yourself a second, just to wiggle around, get comfortable. Wherever that bent leg needs to go, let's just make it go there. And then we can decide, where would you like the elbow? In front, in back, maybe even on top, on this side, wherever it reaches. And then we take that other arm across, gently gazing up a little bit. Feeling that stretch in the side body. And then let's come center. And take that other side. Gazing. Always be mindful of your beautiful neck. If it doesn't work for you to gaze, at your armpit or elbow, or just keeping that neck in alignment with the spine. And come center. Bring those hands down with an exhale. And from here, let's go that down angle. I know it's one of my favorites. Hopefully it's yours too. Or butterflies. Called the same thing. You can wiggle around in that butterfly belt angle pose. So elongate through the spine. You can grab the toes. You can grab the legs. Whatever works for you. And exhale, come on down with that chest. Feel that beautiful stretch in the lower back. We will inhale, lift, and let's move right into our child's pose. So we're going to take our knees under the hips. We're going to take our wrists underneath our shoulders. You can fist it out with your hands, or you can make it flat. It's up to you. Just watch your wrists. Be so kind to your body. And then right here, we're going to set our bottom right back onto our heels or the mat, whatever you would like. And then we're going to extend our side. Let's say our left side. We're going to extend it out long. And then let's take that right arm over. Again, the side body stretch. Bringing the right arm back. Bringing the left arm back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down in that child's pose. Extend that right arm over and left comes over and we look. So real similar to our first couple of poses. Getting into that side body. And release. Coming center. And bring it back to that tabletop. Nice. Moving it around. Let's pick a side to any side. Maybe we start with that right side. And we extend that right hand up high. We take those fingers that are extended. We're going to reach through the window. Reaching through as much as you can. Palm is up. And we open it back up. All the way reach to the ceiling. Extend it through the armpit area. Reach it back up to the ceiling. And tabletop. Now we take that other side, lifting the arm up high, extending that arm through, palm up, bringing that arm up high, and extending it through, palm up, and gently release. Breathe through, tuck the toes. Give your toes a little stretch here. And then when you're ready, we'll go to that down dog, pushing the hips up high. Feel free to walk that dog out, moving those knees in and out. And when you're set, we're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. And we're either going to hop or just walk. Those toes near the hands, or the hands can come near the toes. Keep the knees bent if you can. Our first forward fold, so we're going to warm up those hamstrings. Draw the belly in. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, forward fold. Now this time, as we inhale, lift, let's go ahead and lift a leg with us for single leg stand. Maybe it's the right foot that lifts high or the left. Now if this doesn't work for you, big toe on the ground, that is just as awesome, okay? We're working on our balance, working on that core strength. From here, we're gonna kick that foot that is up. Maybe it's the right side. We're gonna kick it behind. We're gonna bring our hips forward as much as you can. Forward, warrior three. We inhale, lift to single leg stand again. Little challenging. And release it down. Inhale, lift high, forward fold. Inhale, lift, that other leg rises. And again, remember, big toe, nothing wrong with that. And if you have to do a big toe on one side and not the other, you are normal and awesome. Kicking that foot back behind you. Brain tipping at the hips. Warrior three, toes point down to the ground. Coming back to that single leg stand. Or maybe just the toe on the ground and we're balancing. We bring that foot down, exhale, forward fold. Nice. From our forward fold, we're gonna go right into chair. So wiggle those feet, maybe hip width apart if they're too close or too wide. And sink it right down to chair. Now in your chair, bend us back. Lengthen through the spine. Sink it down. If the knees are too far forward, it will hurt your joints, so make sure we push that back. Forward fold, release the hands down. Nice. Take it to chair. Let's go to that forward fold. And chair. Nice. One more time through. Forward fold. Building a lot of strength here. Chair. Forward fold. Nice. From forward fold, we're going to go to our plank position. Pushing those legs back. Now if your plank is knees down, that is amazing and wonderful. Honor that. If your plank is knees up, cool, awesome. Pull the belly in. Breathe through. From that plank, lift the hips, go to downward dog. And go back to plank. Downward dog. And plank. Two more times, downward dog. And plank. Downward dog. And plank. Nice. Bring your body into that tabletop position. Wiggle around the tabletop. Awesome job there. All right, from here, tuck those toes under. We're going to float our table. We're going to lift up those knees. Bring that belly button in. Use your core. Hold onto it. And release it down. Release the backs of the feet, or the tops of the feet onto the mat. Wiggle gently around in it. And just want to make sure I'm not going to kick my water. We're going to wiggle those knees out wide. Bring the feet width. Wiggle them out wide a little bit more. Check in with your body. Now, if you have a pillow you can grab the pillow. Need a little bit of support or a yoga block. We're going to try for frogs. You're going to let those knees come out as far as they can. Feet come along with it, nice and parallel. And we set that front body on down. Okay. And holy buckets, what a stretch. You can make a little pillow with your hands. And breathe through. If this is too easy for you, wiggle those knees up a little bit higher. Feeling that amazing stretch. Front of the legs, back of the legs. Breathe through. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And let's gently release. And move those knees down. Let's bring those feet together. Bottoms of feet are together. So it's not super comfortable yet. It's not bad, horrible like the frog. So we've got our feet together. Maybe they're above the mat, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Let's make a pillow with our hands and we put it right under our forehead. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to push our hips down into the mat and we're going to lift our chest high. And then let's release it down to the mat. Now let's think about lifting the legs up, squeezing the butt, and a release. Now check in with your lower back. If there's too much for your lower back, don't go there, okay? Give it a shot. That's all that matters. We'll just work on the front if that hurt your lower back. So we lift up the chest with the breath. Keeping the elbows out wide as much as you can. Lower down. Check in with your body. Maybe you just lift one leg up. Maybe it's both off. Squeezing the butt the whole time. And lower. If it comes your back, only do the front part. Lifting the front of the body. Lift up, breathe. And release down. Lift up, breathe. Last time, lift up, breathe, and release. Nice job. We'll release those legs finally. Wiggle them around. Go ahead and put the tops of the feet onto the mat, or in my case on the floor. Kind of wiggle away from the mat a little bit. And let's take the elbows underneath armpits. Lengthen those fingers out long. Lift the chest up high. In our Sphinx pose, please squeeze your butt. Look forward. If it feels good for you, you can really kind of extend that Sphinx big. If it doesn't feel that good, just use it as a stretch. So it can be an active pose where we're actively pulling that belly long, bringing the belly button in, opening the chest. Or it can be a nice easy stretch while we're breathing and we're relaxing into the stretch, opening up the front of the body. Nice. All right, from here, we're going to squeeze the butt. Okay, tuck the toes under. Let's keep squeezing the butt. We're going to lift the hips. Option, drop the knees. And then we're going to take those knees. If they're already dropped, cool, we wiggle them. If they're not dropped, we just move them underneath. And we're in the perfect position for that dolphin again. So remember your options. Stay right here. Nothing wrong with staying here at all. You can tuck your toes. You can stay right here. Or you can lift that back body. And we'll take those knees down. Nice. Release the tops of the feet onto the mat. Let's go ahead and bring those fingers underneath the armpits, coming back into our tabletop. Wiggling it around. Let's take both of those feet in between the thumbs, however you'd like to get there. Then we're going to take both of the feet outside of the hands. Bring the butt down and yogi squat. Lengthen through the spine. Now this can be challenging, but we're gonna get it and we're gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift our body all the way up high. And then let's exhale, come back down to that yogi squat. Hang out in that yogi squat. Elbows can push those legs open. When you're a little bit harder, lift up those heels, okay? Stay, keep those heels lifted if you want it harder. Inhale, lift the full body. If those heels are up, heels are up. Exhale, back down to yogi squat. Inside our yogi squat, let's shift one side to the other side. Heel can naturally come up as we shift. Take your time here, or go faster. Shifting through. When you're ready, we will come center and lift. And sinking it back down to that yogi squat. Let's shift the other direction first now. We get it all even. If you went right to left, go left to right. And we lift. And this time, let's sink down. Let's bring the hands to the mat. And we're gonna push the hips up. Let that front body just come over, heel toes, feet out as much as you need. And then if you would like, reach the hands through the little triangle legs that you just made. Feel an amazing stretch. Toes are about 45-degree angle. Relax the head. Knees can be slightly bent. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's just drape those hands right in the middle. Pick a side, any side. We'll take our hip right down to the same side heel. So let's say right hip down to right heel. Let's extend that other leg, pointing the toe to the ceiling. If you would like to balance here, you can. Wow! Or just use your hands. Let's lift the hips back up to center. Give those hamstrings a nice stretch. Reach through the window. Bring the fingers forward. And then you can take that left hip over to left heel. And extend that right toe up. Again, balance option. And then we're gonna come centered, lifting the hips up. Inhale, rise. Feel free to step the feet in or heel, toe. Exhale, forward fold. From the forward fold, let's take the knees right in between the hands. Setting the bottom down. Option, go for hero. We bring those feet out and we sit down. This can be very uncomfortable. If you're not ready for hero with the feet on the outside of the hips, stay in thunderbolt, okay? And breathe. Inhale, lift your hands, whether you're in thunderbolt or hero. Exhale, release. Now this can be challenging in hero. Well, in thunderbolt too. Give it a shot as much as you can. Pay attention to your body. We're gonna exhale, come forward. Lengthen through that spine. Sink in. Inhale, lift, bring the belly button in. And gentle twist. Inhale, lift. Gentle twist, other side. Release your hero or your thunderbolt. Come to that easy seat position. Feel free to wiggle around in that easy seat position. Lengthen through the spine one last time. Take the opposite shoulder to the opposite knee. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Opposite shoulder, opposite knee. One more time through, because it feels good. opposite shoulder, opposite knee. And come center. Inhale, lift those hands, those beautiful hands of yours, coming right to that heart center. The light in me truly honors the light in you. I hope you enjoyed today. Give us an email if you have any comments or questions. Namaste.